So everything that we do involves the way people react and work and interact within their spaces.
In terms of like how the space is going to function, where the lights are going to be, you know, where your exit doors are, how you're going to escape the building, you know, fire codes, stuff like that, like things that you wouldn't think about are taken into account.
Most people just assume interior design and interior decorating are the same thing. And yes, there are some overlaps there, but the majority of what we do is informed by research.
We have a whole stage of our research phase that we do before we jump into designing that just allows us to figure out what the best way to approach the problem is. We do a variety of projects here at FSU. They don't really focus on like, you know, we're just going to do commercial or we're just going to do residential. And a lot of people kind of come there and they're like, what am I doing? And you know, these are abstract projects. Why am I not designing offices and houses and that kind of thing? But it's just to get you out of that, you know, these are the lines you have to draw inside them. Getting you out of that thinking.
Critical thinking and abstract thinking is such an important part of what we do, especially in this program. And we're constantly developing that ability.
So since there are like about 38 of us per each group, you really do feel that more like one-on-one kind of experience with like the faculty. And a lot of them we have repeat, so we'll have them for different classes throughout our time here, which just allows your, you know, relationships with these people to, you know, grow. Every project we get critiqued on it, and you produce this final product, and you know, I present it to my client, which is usually, you know, the professors, or actually a lot of the times they have professional people come in. Which is even more nerve-wracking, you know, than just your professors being there. But, you know, that's like what it's going to be like in the real world, is presenting to people. So they really prepare us for that critiquing.
They're just there for us to answer any questions, to keep us motivated, to keep us going, whether they be technical questions or to help us develop and formulate ideas. That's a huge help right there. Again, because they've been through it and they're incredibly knowledgeable. I would say we have a very diverse and knowledgeable faculty.
All of them are coming to the table with a variety of different skills, which is nice because they also have connections, you know, that can further, you know, like link you to maybe like what, you know, would want to go and do. Having that in college and being able to, you know, go to someone who like knows exactly who I am and has seen me grow through the program, and I think not a lot of people get to experience that in college. I basically live in the William Johnston building because of the resources that we have here. To be able to print for free is such a blessing whenever you're printing out hundreds of drawings, you know, at super high quality, you know, using like a ton of ink. It's so nice to use those here. And then we have a resource room, which has like a variety of material samples that we can pick through and choose to use for our projects and stuff like that, or even reference different materials. You're really given all the tools you need to succeed. And having a studio of your own, like I don't know how many kids, you know, can say they have a desk at FSU like that has like their name on it and is just for them. And then just being able to have access to this building 24/7 is like really a blessing.
But really for me, the resource I used was the staff itself, as far as their knowledge and their expertise and what they can individually provide to anyone who further seeks that knowledge just outside of class from them.
Being able to bounce off of my peers, you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning when I can't call anyone else up to, you know, ask them a question is just really useful, because we're all trying to achieve the same thing. Like we're trying to produce these great projects, so we're all very passionate about what we're doing. Every year in this program, I feel like all of us just grow and grow and grow, and you're just, you know, evolving into this kind of like young professional designer, you know, who's like ready to take on the world.
It also allows me, through my own original research and my thesis, to add to the body of knowledge that like people in my profession get to use, or that we do use on a daily basis to inform our designs. For instance, I'm using a plethora of other people's knowledge to inform my research. And so it's just kind of the idea that maybe someone might use knowledge that I've contributed to the profession was very intriguing and really inspiring.
I'm excited because I know that all the hard work that I've put into this is like soon going to pay off as I kind of come closer and closer to the end. And segueing into this summer, I'll be doing my first internship. And I finally feel like I'm at a level where I have the necessary skills to be able to do an internship successfully, because now I know how to use things like Photoshop, Revit, all the kind of software that we need to know. And I've had experience working on a variety of different projects.
But I'm so happy that I made this decision to do this. It was a tough decision, especially as an older student. I could have graduated and gone right into practice and, started my life over again, because I've had a career in the past. Every day, even as trying and as difficult as this program is, because it's incredibly demanding, it's so worth it and it's so fulfilling. I really think I made the right decision.